we are going to start on our hands and knees. So you're back away from the camera here. I'm going to tuck myself in. All right. So hands and knees here. Your fingertips are spread apart and your toes are tucked under. We are going to segment our torso. So starting with the shoulder blades, you are going to drop your chest towards the floor, and then you're going to raise the chest away from the ground. So you're opening up those shoulder blades, and then they're sinking in together. So we would know this as a cat-cow movement, but at the moment, we're keeping our hips nice and steady. We're just working in that upper back. I want you to do 5 more. Breathe in as you go up. Exhale as you go down. That's it. Check in that we're not dropping the neck. We don't want a two-parter where that head drops forward as well. We want to keep our neck nice and steady. Last one. Up. And now we're going to find the middle range between those two extremes. So between those two extremes, that is your sweet point. Going with the hips now. We're going to tuck them underneath and then dropping that low back down to the ground. Tucking them under. In the other direction. So here, we want to move as far as we can until you feel the need to push up in your upper back. As soon as you feel that need, that's your range. It's as far as you're going to go, because we just want to isolate that hip movement. Okay, we want to understand how our body moves this bell around. So we got to know what ranges we have available to us. All right. Stopping in the middle between those two. And now we're going to take that rib cage. We're going to move it side to side. So I'm going to show you this way. Rib cage side to side. So those shoulders, you can tell, are moving. But my hips are very steady. So it's like I'm grabbing your waist. There's no movement from the hips below. It's all in that upper body. And just freely breathe with that. Okay, we're going to add it all together now. So when you're out to the side, you're going to drop that chest down to the floor, to your other side, then round it up. So we're doing those circles with the rib cage, just connecting all those positions that we just went into. And hips are staying still. One more this direction. And then we're going to go the other way. Nice big circles. Finding those full extremes. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, bringing it back into center. And of course, we have to do that with our hips. So our hips, we're going to wag kind of side to side. And our shoulders are going to stay still. Awesome. And you're going to paint circles with those hips, putting it all together. Try to keep the ribs as still as possible. This is the hard one, because your hips can move a lot more freely, but we don't want to give in to ranges that we are not strong into yet. Here we go. Okay, awesome. Finding neutral, lift your knees up off the floor. So we're in our bear position. Sit back onto your heels. So my hands stayed where they were. I just pushed my body weight onto my heels. There you go. I'm coming forward onto my hands and weight back onto my heels. Forward and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Flip over to your back. Awesome. So we're on our back. We're going to go in that similar position. So we would know this as our dead bug. Okay, let's bring our hands directly over our shoulders. And I want you to bring your knees in and see if you can tuck your elbows. Touch your elbows. Okay, arms are straight up towards the ceiling. Your head is resting on the floor. I just want you to draw those knees into your elbows and recognize if you can or cannot do this. So the need is coming from those lower abdominals, okay, that ab belt. I'm going to push my rib cage and my low back into the floor as I engage my ab belt. All right, cool. We're going to do 5 of those, just really trying. Whatever movement comes of that is all that we can ask for really at this point. We just want to fire up those muscles. There we go. One more. Nice. So now the hips are resting, and we are going to keep the back in the position it's in and push those knees out away from us. See if you can start to straighten those legs out and then bring them back in. On this one, we are looking for 0 movement through the torso. Just straight out and in. Where the other one, we were able to lift our hips up off the floor. This one, there's no movement. Our legs are moving on their own. That's it. I'm pushing that heel away. We're going to do 2 more. My other hand is resting on my ab belt, so I can really watch and get a sense if I'm overcorrecting. There we go. Perfect. We're going to flip over, hands and knees again. And of course, we have to repeat because that was an intro. Now we kind of know what's coming up. Shoulders over fingers. Lifting those knees. Weight back to the heels. Forward over the fingertips. 10. 9. That's it. And you're really bending those knees as well. So those knees are staying towards the floor and your heels are lifted off the ground. That's it. So we're mimicking a squat. You can even push those knees open to the side. You have to sit better. I lost count. 3, 2, oh my thighs. 1, take a rest. Flip over to your back. Holy Hannah. Okay. This round, we're going to grab your kettlebells. Have them nearby, nice and handy. Okay, we're going to hold it up overhead. How do I want to do this? There we go. Okay, straight arms up overhead, knees bent. Now I want you to think about pulling those knees into those elbows. So it's that small lower body tuck and tilt. You just keep pulling on those muscles for about 5 good counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's go pull for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Keep going. Get those knees to elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. 2 more. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. You got 1 more to go. Pull those knees in. Think about thighs to stomach. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, you can rest the kettlebell down by your side. We're going to take our hands. We're going to place them on our hips as we straighten those legs out. I'm watching for 0 movement. Okay, no arching. But we don't need to go very low to the ground. We're just pushing the knees out away from us and then back in. 10, 9, 8, 7, that's it. 6, 5, 4, good work. 3, holding that torso. 2, 1. Fantastic. Flip over. One more time. Okay, are we feeling fired up? Woo-hoo. One more here. Bear position. Everybody lift those knees. Rock for 10. 9. 8. There we go. That's it. Really bending those knees, keeping them towards the floor. Bum low. Perfect. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Flip over. Round up the wrists. Okay, we're going to grab our kettlebell for this one. Okay, bending those knees. Hollowing that lower body out. I'm thinking about if I was standing out in front of you, and my hands were on your feet, and I was pushing your feet into you, think about that extra force coming. All right, pull that in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Knees in. Think about me pushing down onto your feet. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Pull in, push down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Low back into the ground. Those hips lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. My feet are getting higher and higher to the ceiling. All right, last one. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it down. Oh, for as small as those are, they are powerful. Okay, I have a quick question for you guys. For this next one where we extend our legs out, are there any of you out there that get the hip pops? You know, hip pops. Brittany gets them. Anybody else? Like, hands up if you do. If not, that's cool. Okay, so if you are experiencing hip pops, what I would like to suggest is just a rotation from your thigh. Okay, so think about that ball and socket. So you have your hip structure. How your thigh fits into it is not one way, right? We can rotate our thigh. So when you're going out, try to find another angle. So turning out might be your best bet. Okay, so just find a different angle in that leg extension. Cool. So let's try that again, guys. On your back, tailbone down, rib cage to floor, bent knees, extend out and in. So we want this to mimic our squat. All right. So in our squat, we need to think about that leg position. Your legs don't have to be tight together. Not here, not now. Okay, so we can open up those legs till they feel that more freedom. We want to get strong in the positions that we want to train, right? We want to work with that barbell and those kettlebells. So now think about, do 5 more. Think about that squat position. Think about the angle of your feet, how your thighs fit in to your hips. 1 more. 1 and done. Relax that. Great. Okay. grab a quick drink. We are going to, I'm just going to get my water here. Whew, we're going to go over our complex. So we have 3 exercises that we're going to do tonight. Sorry, I need to take a drink. I'm notorious for like grabbing my water, walking around all class, and not taking a sip out of it. So 3 exercises that we're going to do. Again, I mentioned that they're going to be on the floor. So they're all kneeling. If you want, I'm going to use a pillow cushion. Okay, so if you guys have a pillow cushion or a mat or anything that you'd like to use, please be my guest. Okay, we're going to start in a kneeling position. This front leg is slightly opened. So I was just talking about angles through the hip joint, right? So we're going to angle that. So we're using the biggest part of those hips. When we are swinging, it's going to be same arm as leg out in front. This is going to help teach us to keep the bell nice and close to the body and the hips. A lot of the time I see the bells coming down towards your knees. Like when you're standing up, right, I see the bell dropping down here, and you're either doing one of these or your shoulders are low. We want to nip that in the bud as soon as possible because you're losing a lot of power and a lot of your time and energy. So come kneeling, that bell starts out in front of you because we want that acceleration pull. My hips, you'll feel this natural sit back, okay? Natural sit back, pull till you feel connection, and then bring those hips up forward. So you'll feel this natural back. As soon as you feel that wrist connection in your inner thigh, you are going to bring your hips forward and up, and that's going to send the bell off. You're going to wait for the bell to come into connection or contact and load it up. Like a pinball machine, right? That ball is coming in, you're loading it up, then you're sending it off. So that's our first exercise. Our second one is going to be an overhead press. So we're going to clean. Then from here, lots of tension. So we want to get it up overhead. Trying to keep stacked shoulders, ribs, and hips. So this is pure strength. Cool? Your last one is a deep overhead lunge. So right when you're coming here, my arm is up overhead. I need to come into a forward lunge. I can show you from the side so you can see this. Okay, forward lunge. Adjusting with this back leg. Straightening it out and back in. Out and back in. Out and back in. So small movement, killer on the thigh, shoulder, exhaustion. Okay, so we're working small details tonight. 10 reps of each of those on each side. And we're going to try to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and work down the ladder with our rep scheme. Each round we lose a rep. Okay? If you have any questions, ping me at any time. Just unmute yourself, flag me down. When we switch sides, we will take a break before we reset the next round. Okay, let's get ready here. So I have my knee on my cushion, legs opened up. I want to make sure your hips are going back at about a 45-degree angle, okay? So it's not straight, slightly angled. Ready? 10 swings. All right, let's begin. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 5, 7, 8, 9. You feel the need to keep that arm close to you. Bring it up. Overhead for 10. 9. I'm squeezing my glutes. My hips are engaged. We created all that tension earlier. Of course. Oh, I lost count. 3 more. 3, Oh man, one more. Yes. Oh my God, we have the overhead lunges. I forgot. Shenanigans. Okay. Up overhead. Legs out in front. Just gonna think about straightening that back leg out and tucking it back under. If you want to hold the bell at your chest, please go ahead and do that. Okay, keep that elbow tucked underneath the bell if this is your option. Here we go. Keep your shoulders over your hips. Here we go. It's about extending backwards. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, we're dropping people. I wonder if that's to do with the, my gosh, my inner thighs. Okay, I wonder if that's to do with the storm. Sorry. Ready for your other side? Hips back, pull, and go. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to your chest. Okay, nice and steady. Think about tension in that other arm. If it's loose, you're losing power. Okay, make a fist, either out to your side or here at your chest. Oh. Hello, hello, come on back. After this, you get a rest. Oh my gosh, Courtney, you're all over it today. Okay, we have these overhead lunges as well. Push your legs forward, shoulders stay over hips. Just think about extending that back leg. 2, 3. That's it. 4, 5. Good, that front heel digs down. 7, awesome. 8, 9, 10. Holy. Okay, when I wanted a floor workout, I was like, it should be a nice, easy snow day. Like, you know, we should just do small movements. Well, that bit me in the ass now, didn't it? Like, oh, okay. Grab a drink. You have about 30 seconds. We're going to do the next round, and it's number 9. No, I cannot. Okay. Ready for number 9? So, opening up this round. When we are hinging back, I want you to think about keeping your knee in position. So what I mean by that is when you're sitting back, I don't want that front knee to come back with you, right? So I don't want you sitting onto your heel. I want your hips to stay up high, that you're following, there you go. Yeah, your whole torso comes forward, exactly. So that knee, you're pivoting around. That's what you're thinking about this round. Ready for 9 swings, go. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Finish those hips. It's all on those hips. 8, 9, 10. Overhead. So this second arm, we want to have tension in. You're grasping your fists. I like to keep it bent to mimic this rack position. I feel it keeps me nice and sturdy. That's it. I feel like I need to do a jump in the snow. 3. Holy Hannah, one more. Okay, lunges. I'm not gonna forget that back knee. You're just thinking about lifting off the floor and back down. Lifting that back knee up and down. You could choose to keep the weight overhead or down at your chest. You can do 5. Oh my God, we're on the number 9. That's exciting. I was gonna say 5 and 5, 5 and 4. Oh, good stuff. Next side. Here we go. Good. Opening up into the large side of your hips. And let's pull. 6, 7, 1 to 9, 8, and bringing it up for 9. What's that other arm doing, ladies? That's it. Fixate those toes into the floor as well. 8, 9. Fixing that lunge. Back knee. 2, 3. Nice job. 6. 7. Go on, 2 left. 8. 9. Oh. Okay. It didn't get any easier. Number 8. I promise it's as soon as we pass like number 5, then it just starts going. It's quick like quicksand. You just get right to the end. First we have to do 8, 7, and 6. Are we ready? First side. 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up overhead. 1. That's it. 2, 3. 5. 6. 7. Come on, one more. Oh, yeah. Okay, fixing that stance. Shoulders over hips. Back knee, and think about pushing that heel away. So we want to stay real bent in that front leg. So I don't want to see much movement coming from that front. You go as high because it will lift you up. But we really want to test out the front of our legs as well. A little strength and stretch here. 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Woo! My hips. Hips. I get combobbled. Let's side. Number 8, next side. Get on down here, ladies. Let's pull. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Take ownership of the stance that you're in. Nice and solid. Ugh. 2 left. That's it. Okay, going into those lunges. So that front leg stays as deep as possible. Take that back heel away. 2, 3, we're going to 8. 5. Almost, come on. Yes, beautiful. Grab a drink. I'm gonna stop talking for about 30 seconds. I need more water. Excuse me, water fairies. Water. All right. Is that part in your workout where you get a little delusional? Feel like you're floating. Okay, number 7. Right in here. Okay. Number 7, ladies. Let's do it. Pull. 1, 2. Wait for that bell to come into contact. Wait for it. You're going to feel the need to hinge and absorb that weight. Going up overhead. 7. 6. Lifting that rib cage. Make sure you're not compressing through that torso, nice and tall. One more. Oh, forward. 7 here. Balance your weight between your front and your back. 2, 3. Whew. 5, 6, and 7. All right. I'm starting to like these numbers already. Okay. Beautiful work, everybody. All right. Are you ready? Ready to pull again? Next side, go. 6, 7, bring it up. 1, 2. Think about taking that front leg and pulling it in. Just bring that tension into your body. Bring that power into your center. Then pull that floor inward. I got one more. Okay. Fixing that stance, overhead or in rack. Back leg. 2. Make it long, nice long stance, that's it. All right. Taking it down. Oh. Okay. This is really good. We're getting to that sweet stuff here. Our rests are going to get a little shorter. So let's get back into position. I want to think about that back foot now. Make sure that those toes are tucked under. Your shoelaces are not on the floor because you want that connection, right? You want to root down into the ground for that foundation. Number 6. And pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it up. Pull that floor inward. Use your inner thighs. That's it. It's feeling smooth. 2 left. Ugh. That's it. Come on. Pull that floor together. That's it. Keep it up. Oh, 6 is the sweet number. Good work. Oh. Amazing. Oh, sorry. Okay. Ha. Next side, everybody ready? Pull. 6. 2. 1. Up overhead. 5. Come on, one more. All right. Oh, we got those lunges. Back leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 5. Come on, one more. Yes. Yes. Looks so good. Here's that number 5. I'm going to grab a quick water. Oh, that was fun. Okay. Quick water, take a drink. Like I said, a little shorter rest. Courtney, that walking was a little interesting. Walking is pretty interesting. Okay. Number 5. Set that bell out in front. Nice flat back. Pay attention to that rib cage. Stay nice and still. Okay, it moves with your hips. No rounding of those shoulders. You wouldn't be doing that if you were hitting the floor. So I'm pretty confident you're doing awesome. Ready? Pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, here we go. 5, 4, 3. Squeeze those inner thighs. 2, 1. Fix that stance. 5, 4, 3. Yes. Okay, swapping out. Get ready. My hips are back. I'm going to draw and make connection. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5. That's it. Breathe out at the top. 2. Sweet stuff. Okay, where are you holding it? Find your balance. That weight should be over top of your shoulders, over top of your hips. We're directly in rack position. I think I got one more. I don't really know. Okay. All right. I'm going to move a little quicker here. That's it. Gives you guys time to move over your wrist guards. Ready for number 4? Let's pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. 4. 2, 1. Stance. Shift that weight slightly until you feel balanced and stable. 3, 2, 1. Next. Next side. Okay. Pull. 4. Load it up. 3, 2. That bell should be weightless at the top. Bring it in. 4, 3, 2. Smooth. 1. Oh, Sally, there's lunges. Okay. 4, 3, 2. Try to stay low. That's it. This is our last rest. So enjoy this one. We're going to do rounds 3, 2, and 1. Back to back to back. So grab your last little, okay. If you have questions, it's time to ask now. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, think tall. 2, 1, and lunge. 3, 2, 1. Setting it down. Switch, set, pull. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1. Okay, yes. 3, 2, 1. Down. Change your legs. Set up. And 2. 1, 2. Shake it up. 1, 2. 1 and 2. Down. And change. And when you're setting it down too, make sure that you're sticking your butt out. You're keeping your back flat. Okay, in the middle of all this, we don't want to break position because we're training to be able to move like this. Okay? 2 swings. Broke the rhythm there. I just want to remind everyone why we're doing this. So we can move better as a whole. Feel better as a whole. That's it. 2. Okay. Here it is. This is the end, my friends. Pull. Yes. You know what's up. Last side. Oh, yes. Oh, give yourself a pat on the back. Virtual high five. Don't go anywhere yet. We're going to stretch it out. Holy. Okay, you're going to sit with your feet out in front of you. That was fun. Thanks, guys. Shake it out. Okay, you're going to take both your legs and pivot them to one side. Nice bent knees into mermaid. You're going to come back onto your elbows. And if you'd like a little bit more stretch, you can go down onto your shoulders. You'll feel in the outside thigh and hips. Awesome. Find your way up. And flip your knees to the other side. Come on down to your elbows. And then down to your shoulders, if you have access to that. Good work, everybody. Your day is now done. Hopefully you can just clean up, get into some cozies, take some you time. Come on up. Give yourself a big hug. So clasp your hands around your knees. And then what you want to do is pull and round into your upper back. Here we go. So we're opening up those shoulder blades. So my legs are just kind of being my anchor. Kind of sweaty. I'm trying to just push into my upper back here. Nice. And bring it up. Perfect.